Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you from Yahuwah, our Father, and Yahusha. He is the Mashayah, the one that carries the burden of Yah, his voice, our high priest, soon coming King. Hear, O Yasharo, Yahuwah, who is our mighty one. He is one. There is no other mighty one, brothers and sisters, than Yahuwah. And Yahusha is his voice. This is Brother Dawood returning with Goog in the land of Magoog. This is part 2. There is no Goog and Magoog. There is no Gog and Magog. One word. And changes the narrative. We are students of translation, aren't we? If you say and, it suggests two parties, Goog and Magoog. But it doesn't say that. The person that we're speaking of in the text, his name is Goog. He inhabits the land of Magoog. It is the first colonization story that I found in the Bible. Genesis chapter 10. All the way back then. Brother Dawood, what is this buzzard, this vulture, this dirty bird? Why do you have a picture of him? He has an invitation from Yah. Let's begin. Yah has a call. We're at 39. 1 to 3. 1. Therefore, you, son of man, prophesy against Goog, and say this. Thus saith the owner, who is Yahuwah, Behold, I am against you, O Goog, the chief prince of the land of Meshach and Tubal. Meshach and Tubal are gone, but their lands were still there, and their women were still there. 2. And I will turn you back and leave but a sixth part of you, 1/6 of a whole. And then I will cause you to come up from the north parts. He's going to put a hook in their jaw. How will he do that again? God shall be released from the bottomless pit, and will bring you upon the mountains of Yasharo. 3. And I will smite the bow out of your left hand, and will cause your arrows to fall out of your right hand. 4. You shall fall upon the mountains of Yasharo, you and all your bands, and the people that is with you, Persia, Ethiopia, Libya. I will give you unto the ravenous birds of every sort, and to the beasts of the field, to be devoured. The invitation to the supper of Yahuwah. 5. You shall fall upon the open field, for I have spoken it, saith the owner, who is Yahuwah. If he said it, it will come to pass, whether you believe it or not. 6. Then I will send a fire on Magoog. He's speaking of the land, not a person. And among them that dwell carelessly in the isles. There's many islands in the Mediterranean Sea. And they shall know that I am Yahuwah. He signed his name at the end of this. Goog, you are in trouble. Thank you, Baba. Goog tastes good. Have you visited the new restaurant that Baba gave us? Where is it? In the city of Hamona? In the valley of Goog? On the corner of Yasharo Street? 7. So I will make my holy name known in the midst of my people, Yasharo. When you witness this, you will know that the enemy that is above all enemies have been destroyed. The ones who we thought could never be defeated, they're destroyed in one day. And I will not let them pollute my name, my holy, set-apart name anymore. That's right. You won't be calling on their mighty one. And the heathen, those who dwell in the woods and forests, shall know that I am Yahuwah, the set-apart one in Yasharo. If you did not know him before, you are going to get to know him now. 8. Listen to this. Behold, it is come, and it is done, said the owner, who is Yahuwah. This is the day whereof I have spoken. This is a major event. When the earth is cleansed, the earth has an enemy. The enemy of the earth is the Guyam, the Gentiles, the white man. He's cutting down the trees. He is polluting the skies. He is polluting the waters. He's making genetically modified organisms for food. He is destroying the soil. There is nothing good about him. He is a colonizer and a destroyer of men. He comes but to steal, kill, and destroy. But here it is come, and you are done, says the owner, who is Yahuwah. For this is this great day that I have spoken of, when I shall cleanse the land. 9. And they that dwell in the cities of Yasharo shall go forth, and set on fire and burn the weapons, both the shields, the bucklers, the bows and the arrows, the handstaves, the spears. They shall burn them with fire. 7 years? They're going to come as the sand of the sea. That's how many weapons they're going to have. Their weapons are ineffective against he who is seated upon the throne. He's going to slap them out of their hands and destroy them. 10. So that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any wood out of the forest. For they shall burn the weapons with fire. What are they using? Flame torches? What did Yahezekal see? Is it furnaces? And they shall spoil those that spoiled them, and rob those that robbed them. Spoil those that spoiled them? Their numbers are as the sand of the sea. Each person may have a chain, a gold coin, or something of wealth. They have their camps, their tents, where they store all of their valuables. We shall spoil them and rob them. Who said this? The owner, who is Yahuwah. 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will give unto Goog a place there of graves in Yasharo. You wanted the land so bad. I'm going to bury you there. The valley of the passengers on the east of the sea, and it shall stop the noses of the passengers. The stench shall come up. It shall be so terrible. And there shall they bury Goog and all his multitudes. What is it? Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, also with them? And they shall call it the valley of Magoog, on the corner of Yasharo Street. That's where that new restaurant is. 12. And 7 months shall the house of Yasharo be burying them, that they may cleanse the land. 7 months of burials. 13. Yes, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a day of renown, that I shall be glorified in their sight, said the owner, who is Yahuwah. Our major enemy, the real enemy, not only of Yasharo, but of every melanated person around the globe, is gone. He's got a burial plot. In Yasharo, there's a peace that has overcome the earth, because Goog is no more in remembrance. 14. And they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it. After the end of 7 months, they shall still be searching. 15. And the passengers that pass through the land, when they see a man's bones, they're going to put a flag by it. And the buriers that bury them will see the flag, and then they'll go and bury the body in the valley of Magoog, on the corner of Yasharo Street. 16. And also the name of the city shall be Hamona. Thus shall they cleanse the land. 17. And you, son of man, thus saith Adonai, who is Yahuwah, speak, invite every feathered fowl. Invite every beast of the field. Assemble yourselves and come to my feast. Gather yourselves on every side to my sacrifice, that I do sacrifice for you. Can we stop for a second? The white man, Persia, Ethiopia, Libya also with him, have been sacrificed for the feathered fowl and the beast of the field. Let's go back to the white man, who is a hunter. He just goes around killing. He doesn't need food. He does it for sport. Now unto you, O feathered fowl and beast of the field, come and feast, indeed, even upon your ancient enemy. Indeed, a great sacrifice upon the mountains of Yasharo, that you may eat their flesh and drink their blood. 18. You shall eat the flesh of the mighty, drink the blood of the princes of the earth, of rams, of lambs, of goats, of bullocks, and all of them fatlings of Bashan. I feel like a glutton and a blood bibber. I'm in the city of Hamona, in the valley of Hum and Goog, on the corner of Yasharo Street. I'm at that new restaurant that Baba opened, YFG, Yasharo Fried Goog, roasted in the sun, seasoned with death, dripping with blood. Beak licking good. 19. And you shall eat fat till you be full, and drink blood till you be drunken, of my sacrifice, which I have sacrificed for you. He's done that for Buzzy the Buzzard and all of the beasts of the field. It's time for you to come and enjoy Yasharo Fried Goog. 20. Thus you shall be filled at my table. This is the table of Yahuwah, his feast, with horses and chariots, with mighty men, and with all men of war, saith the owner who is Yahuwah. 21. And I will set my glory among the heathen, heath, those who dwell in the woods and forests. And all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them. 22. So that the house of Yasharo shall know that I am Yahuwah, their Allah Yaham, from that day and forward. If you did not know who he was before, Yasharo, you're going to know it now. He is mighty in battle. He is the mighty one who cannot lie. If he said it, it will come to pass. 23. And the heathen shall know that the house of Yasharo went into captivity for their iniquity. We need to stop. These same heathen, they're the translators of this book, you know. They put words like iniquity and sin in this book, which covers up the true meaning. Sin equals transgression of the law. Iniquity, the guilt and the shame that comes from transgression of the law. This is why we went into captivity, because we transgressed the law, because they trespassed against me. You see it there? He's telling the story. Therefore, I hid my face from them. He brought us out of Egypt with an outstretched arm and a mighty hand. He brought us into the promised land. What did we do? We began to worship the other mighty ones that were around us. Mainly that woman and Baal God. Same as today. We even set it up in the temple and said that this woman was the consort of Yahuwah. Even the priest were a part of this. Therefore, he hid his face from us, and he gave us into the hand of our enemies, the Guyam, the white man. So we fell all by the sword. 24. According to their uncleanliness and according to their transgressions have I done this unto them, and I hid my face from them. 25. Therefore, thus saith Adonai, the owner, who is Yahuwah, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob, the second time. Did you see the Jews being gathered and brought into the land by the Mashayah? He is not speaking of them. They are God's chosen people. We are Yah's chosen people. He's going to stretch forth his hand again. He's going to stretch forth his hands to the lands of our captivity, the places where we are today, and have mercy upon the whole house of Yasharo, not grace. Mercy. Mercy presupposes guilt. 23 and 24 tells you of the guilt and the shame that we have from transgression of the law. He's not going to just gather the tribe of Yehuda, but he says the whole house, 12 tribes. Do you see 12 tribes in the land? And will be jealous for my holy name. 26. After that they have borne their shame and all their trespasses, whereby they have trespassed against me, when they dwelt safely in the land. I brought them there before. I delivered them from Egypt with an outstretched arm and a mighty hand. And they trespassed against me. They served other mighty ones. They did not keep my commandments. And none made them afraid. 27. When I have brought them again, this is a second time, from the people. We are students of translation, aren't we? It's not from the people. If you say again from the people, it suggests the same people as before, which is Egypt. No. This time, he already told you who it was. The heathen. So the word the should be these people or those people. And gathered them out of their enemies' lands. See, they're your enemies. And they know it's them. That's why they said, the people. And am sanctified in them. He's going to be set apart in the white man, in the sight of many nations and all the nations of the earth. 28. Then shall they know that I am Yahuwah, theirs and only theirs, powerful shepherd of men, who stretched forth his arm to Jacob and to the waters, his seed, which caused them to be led into captivity among the heathen. Here's the phonetic spelling for the word that's under heathen. Guyam. But I have gathered them unto their own land, and have left none of them there anymore. Anyone that you see left in the lands of their captivity, in the lands of the heathen, in the lands of the Guyam, they are not us, nor did they turn to Yahuwah. 29. Neither will I hide my face any more from them. Please, Baba. Please. We know the consequences now. We fell by the sword. We've been afflicted by the Guyam. They've experimented on us. They gave us new diseases that wasn't even listed in the law. They tried every device to destroy us. But now we know, even though you turned your face from us before, you were still with us. For I have poured out my spirit, the Ruah, upon the house of Yasharo. What? He didn't pour it out on the world? No. The only people who need the Spirit are those who need to return. What is the benefit of the Spirit? It'll write these laws upon your heart that you might not sin against him. Who was the Spirit poured out to? The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. The house of Yasharo and the house of Yahudah. This is called the New Covenant. He didn't pour it out to the church. He only poured it out to the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, the two sticks who were joined together as one, united under Yahusha, not Christ. So, brothers and sisters, right here it tells you that Spirit is not poured out to the world, the Africans, the Asians, or the Europeans. It's only poured out to the children of Yasharo. He loves us. That's why he put his Spirit in us to lead us and to guide us. Brothers and sisters, the enemy of the earth here is gone. Brother Dawood, I would love to see what happened before in the 1,000-year reign that caused them to be so desperate. Continue to part 3. Shalom.